this is the scene. We are eating the khadas for the Twelvers, or the Twelvers. Okay, we are ready with the mementos and khadas. These are the people who are helping us.
A wealth of knowledge, harboring tenacity and holding talents, but also acquiring compassion, responsibility, and magnanimity. Their contributions to the vibrant tapestry of the TNA family will no doubt leave an indelible mark.
And the juniors. As I stand before you today, my heart swells with gratitude and nostalgia. It feels surreal to bid farewell to a place that has been a second home, a place where each one of us has grown, not just in knowledge, but in character and spirit. Today, I will not only be speaking as a school captain, but as Shrid, the boy who grew up serving 10 years for this school. 2013, the year I joined this beautiful institution. The unfamiliar faces and surroundings initially felt overwhelming, but soon those feelings transformed into curiosity and eagerness to explore. Many years passed, but nobody can replace the melody of the lunch bell rung by our Udedaju. Ma'am Levy, your reserved orders for momos to Udedaju would never get old. Through the years, we've faced many challenges, but it's the moments in between that truly define our experience here. Sir Karma, your 4 monkeys are gonna miss you, especially this one. Yes, those 4 talkative monkeys whom we separated at 4 different corners of the class. Why? Because we were making noise after solving all the set of questions you had given. I still remember Sir Naveen's iconic example to describe how pressure depends upon area, which was Ma'am Levy's sandal. And yes, sir. And yes, sir, all the blessings you gave with your physics book. Making rowdy groups and gangs were a different vibe in middle school. Shout out to It's Gang, MC Gang. I belong to It's Gang. Sir SD used to always mock our groups. He always used to give his iconic line during his lecture. Remember how you used to wonder how Aryan's project file will end up amongst the ancient pile of board papers? Well, that was just his late submission. Him being him. Ma'am Chizata, I promised to keep my singing away and start preparing for my boards. But I feel the school will still long for the melody of the silhouettes. Shout out to the members of my silhouettes and also to the music faculty. I will never ever forget my musical journey in TNA.
Love and friendship, let's talk about love. It's all about love and friendship. It's all about love. It's all about love and friendship. It's all about love.
the 6-year-old Samiksha who first joined TNA because it had a pool. Ironically, I stand before you today to deliver a supposed farewell speech. I hope I've made my younger self proud. I've stood against this podium numerous times in the past 12 years, but it feels weird knowing that it's the very last time. Tashi Namgyal Academy, my second home, has molded me into the person I am today. It has given me the best of experiences, friends, teachers, juniors, as well as my seniors. 12A. What started as unfamiliar faces and awkward smiles has found itself a special corner in my heart. Strictly speaking, as 12 science students, the characteristic feature cry a lot, somehow involved in a fight or some sort of trouble, or you don't come to school at all. If you play guitar, you pass as well. Keeping jokes aside, thank you to each one of you for making it this memorable. From begging Sir Bojaj to take us on a class trip every day, by the way, which is still pending, sir, to singing happy birthday every period to stall time, getting caught bunking music classes and playing cards in class, our Sasta Jalmari party, all the girls playing Kiss, Marry, Kill, having our eyes hardly open in afternoon English classes, singing Silver Jubilee together and dancing on Teacher's Day together, Dollar panicking as she collects English projects, Opsuk dozing off every period, Sneha being absent the entire year but still scoring a 90, Ayan and me teaching class to take for every house event. We never realized when these moments turned into memories. Taking walks to the Cobra Park during physics has always been my favorite. Sir Bojaj, 12A's dad. We might not have gotten lanthanoid contraction into our giddies, but we definitely remember your love life. Your moral science classes were always fun. We still do not know what the connection was between Ravan and organic chemistry, but we loved listening to you. Not to mention how much you love scaring kids. Thank you, sir, for taking care of us for the last 2 years. You truly did have a lot to take care of. We'll miss you and your iconic biryani made alongside with Sir Pasang. I wholeheartedly wish all my batchmates and everyone present here all the very best for the future. We've had our highs and lows, from growing up together to sharing laughter and cries. We experienced it all. TNA will always be a part of who we are, so until next time, goodbye. Thank you and learn to serve.
And today, as I stand before you, I must confess that preparing this farewell speech was more challenging than trying to find a working pen in my backpack. But for the first time in many years, I felt short of words to describe how beautiful and memorable this journey has been for all of us. Firstly, let me address the teachers. The brave souls who chose to spend your days with hormonal teenagers, I salute you. If patience was a superpower, you'd all be superheroes. While we're talking about patience, how can we not acknowledge Ma'am Edwina? As she has been the guiding light for all of us, and Ma'am, I'd like to apologize on behalf of all the boys and girls in our class who still haven't submitted their English assignments throughout the year. Guys, please submit your English assignments ASAP. Then we have the grand old man of TNA, Samanna. Special shout out to Sir for convincing us that X would be a significant part of our lives. Spoiler alert, it's not. Now when I look back, I wonder how could a high school math teacher do anything and everything except teach normal maths? Even though Sir is not here today, we all miss you, Sir. And your 3 golden words about the stages of love, which were Ishq, Mohabbat and Pyar, would always stay with us. Also, thank you, Sir, for the North trip. All the boys had a great time in Guru Dongmar and Jumtang. Now, I think we should also take a moment to appreciate our in-house Shah Rukh Khan, a class teacher, Shah Ashish. I'd like to extend our deepest gratitude, sir. We witnessed more closed eyes in a class than a lullaby singer. Let's take a moment to appreciate the real chemical reaction in the classroom. the boys' antics, and your amazing ability to keep a straight face through it all. We'd appreciate your resilience, and if our notebooks could talk, they'd probably say, "Thanks for the break, sir." You've been our periodic table throughout the year. For your patience, we salute you. Now moving on to our class. Our class had such great people with different characters. It felt like a Netflix series in itself. Firstly, the boys of our class were the most consistent music students ever, that the music teachers had to come looking for us every time. Starting with the person who was the mastermind behind all our rogue and mischievous activities, the person who could even make a dead person stand up and laugh with his hilarious jokes. Yes, I'm talking about Mima. Whose jokes served as an antidote to the boredom of the class. And yes, how could we forget about our dazzling dancing students, Lumbing, Jair, and Pragya, who always set the stage on fire. Cheers and shout out to the Tere Liye dance group for the Teachers' Day as well. It indeed was a great dance performance. You see, even myself, I had an uncanny ability to time my entrances perfectly, right after the attendance was taken every day. And Sir Ashid would look at me and say, "You live nearby, how can you come late?" Through all those times, it's been a great journey. And when I look back, all I think is, I would remember all those faces who stood there in the class and all those benches, which would remind me of all those uncountably vivid memories in my brain. Also, one special bond I'd like to talk about is my other half, the person who has been with me through thick and thin, Shrid. You know your duo is lethal when the teachers ask you where the other one is whenever he's absent. Also, special shout out to the Kaziranga team as well. And Ma'am Swata, the reason why everyone was so tired on the second day was because we did sneak out of the hotel room that night. In conclusion, remember high school not for quadratic equations which we barely grasped, but for the friendships, the laughter, the collective signs of relief when we realized we survived it all. And lastly, I'd like to say that high school has taught me that some people are like seasons, who show their presence occasionally, just like my friend Manav, who graced our class occasionally with his presence. And there are permanent people like my friend James, who constantly miss extra classes on Sundays. And then there are people who become your best friends for one farewell night. High school, thank you for the memories, the laughter, and for teaching us that life is too short for boring speeches. So here's to us, the graduates of class 2024. May our futures be as bright as the excuses we used to give for not doing our assignments. Thank you, and I wish best of luck to all your future endeavors. Thank you.
With our friends and teachers, the late night talks before our project submissions, especially accounts projects. Craziest memories in commerce class with Sir Kushal. English lessons turning into ranting sessions, and Ma'am Lucky's famous "just looking like a wow." Ma'am Karishma's iconic "you don't have to pretend" and "khutta mathi tauko muni garidinchu."
I, on behalf of 12 humanities, come forward to share my memorable memories with you. Our school gave us precious memories that are truly priceless. The day when I first walked into TNE in 2012 is still fresh and new in my mind. At that time, life felt so difficult and hard. Little did we know those were the best days of our lives. Who can forget the highly awaited and anticipated school bell for recess time? We would all rush out of the classrooms as if we were like an animals in a cage who have been left free. Moreover, that feeling of intense excitement will be unmatchable. The final school bell signaling the end of the day was even more exciting. Now, talking about the present. Apart from the academic validation that Chiltim, Kavya, Sezzle, and Yangchun needs, we have another competition of who says more absent. And that would be a competition between our dearest Agyadawa and Agya Palshin, which obviously Agyadawa would win. One of the proudest things for us as a class was we had the most number of captains in our class, but we still were the naughtiest, weren't we? I have to say, Agyadian, I respect you for confidently sleeping in the first bench. Also, let's not forget Rad's mask, even though Ma'am Parvati and Ma'am Yojna tried her best to remove it. The dearest Agyalas of our class, which includes Agya Dawa, Agya Adyan, Agya Palchin, Agya Sajal, and Agya Lawang, have a very distinct character. They would always ask us for notes, but never studied. But without them, 12 Humanities would never have been 12 Humanities. Talking about our dear teachers, we had an amazing group of teachers who led and guided us in the best way. Our dearest class teacher, Ma'am Aurora, you did more than prepare us academically, you prepared us for life. It takes patience, endurance, and talent to be a teacher, but you make it look so easy day by day. Your lessons about the Indian and world history and the extra information which was not in the book was never boring. Especially your love for Gandhiji will always be memorable. We're so lucky to have you as a teacher who made learning so fun. Our dearest Ma'am Parvati, I feel truly lucky to have you as a mentor. Thank you for all the priceless moments and lessons. We will never forget your lessons of basic mannerism and a not so scary threat of ek thappar. To Ma'am Urvashi, whose presence always felt like a warm hug. Geography classes was definitely the class that we looked forward to the most. The subject we considered a little bit easier. We wanted to express our deepest gratitude for your exceptional teaching and your positivity. Thank you for taking us to Sundarbans, where we could create memories we will forever remain cherished in our hearts. To Ma'am Srijana, who joined us midway but became an important teacher. Ma'am, your laughter, guidance, and your support will always be remembered. A special shout out to you for the endless supply of past paper questions. And cheers to the memories we've made with you, from Sundarbans trip to the pottery field trip to Studio Mato. Ma'am Shultim, our beloved economics teacher, we would like to thank you for the occasional life advice classes where you would neglect the syllabus for a while and tell us your crazy stories about aludam. Economics classes for sure felt like a battle against sleep at times, focusing us to keep our eyes open, and with each minute that felt like an hour, we would always look forward to the washroom breaks that you would give us. All jokes apart, ma'am, your unwavering support and encouragement has helped us a lot throughout the year. You've been
Starting with the felicitation of the outgoing Twelvers. Firstly, I now call upon Samdin Sherpa of 11A to address the outgoing students of 12A. I would also like to invite the Director cum Principal Sir, Mr. M.G. Jacob, to kindly give away the khada and mementos to the outgoing students.
Aditya Suba.
Karachi passport. Sanat Satya. Karma Chicken Tashi Namgyal. Kesan Goma Bhutia. Tulzang Lamu Bhutia. Nawang Chain Bhutia. Hidup Dolma Cinta. Devan Suparani. Jigel Nabu Bhutia. Vitesh Gurung. Vitika Sharma. Samiksha Sharma. Shreyans Pradhan. Sneha Lohar. Smiran Potre. Thinking Daughter Bhutia. Thinking Nima Bhutia. Thinking Parvin Bhutia. Chitra Chori Naganta. Chitesh Rai. Virendra Bhutia. Yangchung Nayan Kompani. anymore. Shubham Agarwal. Tanish Agarwal. Tenzin Aki Diario. Tenzin Loden Bajaj. Shirin Choren Ethan Bar. Shooting Namgyal Bajaj. Vinayak Sharma. Nyancha Loka Bajaj. Yusuf Gangwal. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir, and thank you again. Lastly, I now call upon Harshita Chaudhary of 11D to address the outgoing students of 12D. I would also like to invite the junior school headmistress, Mrs. Tashi Namgyal, to kindly give the call and mementos to the outgoing students. I would also invite the pre-primary headmistress, Mrs. Lady Adams, to provide the other mementos to the outgoing students.
Finally everything is over. Not yet over, we still have a lot of things to do tomorrow because there's this award program tomorrow.